one of the neat little options is you can actually build in circles instead of squares, which is pretty cool. Most building tools don't allow that. So you can actually build round structures, round walls, instead of square. The round building tool actually puts little knobs on, which is kind of cool. An extra little design feature. Looks like a cannonball. This wood tool actually might be a little bit easier to build with. Starting at the ground, because you can click on the point and it will actually put the next block almost in line. So that's kind of cool. That's a lot better. I like that design a lot. And that actually makes, I screwed up on this middle one, so I'm just still testing, but kind of makes like a really cool design. I like that a lot. A fine point. It looks like I got this one a little bit too high, but the actual design of the wall would be pretty stunning in my opinion. So one of my recommendations for them, I really like the circle building tool, but once they get the grid system in where it snaps to type of thing, this would make a better alignment of things. I mean, I really like the free form because it gives character to everything that you're doing, but for those of us that want more precision, right now it's pretty open. One of the other tough things that is hard to do in this building environment is the lighting. I think the light should be directly above us. That way we're not casting shadows at this point during our build. Plus, once you put a roof on, like a first story, you can't see anything underneath. So that's something that I'm going to recommend also. So that way we can actually see what we're building. I really like the points on these things. It gives a lot of character to the wall. Later in game development, there is going to be PvP options, and maybe we can even have a functionality in the PvP where, these spikes actually hurt the player. But having the spikes really adds a level of building reference points, which is kind of cool. After the first round of suggestions come through to the devs, one of the suggestions already proposed is for them to add a quick delete tool, where, like this block here, I was actually trying to set this one, and I set this one. They're going to implement a tool where we can instantly remove a misplaced block. So that's going to be coming also. But as you can see, if you actually click on the little tip, you can actually set them pretty close as long as you have good enough lighting, which I will be asking for. You can actually set them pretty decently in line. One of the decisions for the developers was that they didn't want people building too close to the person. That's why I keep having to back up, which looks like for no reason. But there's a certain radius around the actual character that you can't set tiles, so it can't either hurt you, fall on you. You can't build down through the bottom of the world type of thing.